Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, where I break down the big moments in law, politics, and social discourse to keep you informed and engaged. Today, we're diving into a fascinating exchange from a recent Senate confirmation hearing. The conversation touched on climate justice, Supreme Court decisions, and the role of prosecutors in some of the most difficult cases imaginable. If you love unpacking these complex issues with me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Okay, so let's set the stage. Mr. Okocha, our key figure today, is under Senate scrutiny as part of his judicial confirmation process. One of the senators opened by focusing on Mr. Okocha's work with the Greenlining Institute, an organization that champions climate action, racial justice, and economic equity. It's no surprise that this would come up in a political arena. It's all about values, priorities, and how they might shape decisions on the bench. Now this is where it gets interesting. The senator brought up the Supreme Court's recent decision which struck down race-conscious admissions policies. He quoted statements from the Greenlining Institute that sharply criticized the decision, calling it a willful disregard of America's racist history. The senator pressed Mr. Okocha hard. He wanted to know, does this critique of the Supreme Court reflect Mr. Okocha's personal views? And more importantly, would his personal beliefs influence how he interprets the law? Mr. Okocha's response? Clear and measured. He stated he wasn't involved in crafting that statement and acknowledged the court's decision as he reassured the senator, and by extension all of us, that as a judge, his role is to faithfully apply the law, no matter his personal opinions. Now pause for a second. What do you think? Should judges strictly adhere to precedent, or is there room for interpretation based on evolving societal norms? Let me know in the comments below. Next, the conversation shifted to Mr. Okocha's time as a prosecutor, specifically his work on cases involving child sex abuse and related materials, an area of the law that's as heart-wrenching as it is critical. The senator asked, "Are the current penalties for these heinous crimes sufficient? Should they be strengthened?" Mr. Okocha tactfully deflected this one, pointing out that setting penalties is the legislature's job. But he emphasized his dedication to holding offenders accountable during his time as a prosecutor, a careful answer, but one that reveals his understanding of judicial boundaries. So, why does any of this matter to us? Whether it's climate action, racial justice, or sentencing guidelines, judges wield immense power in shaping how laws impact our daily lives. Mr. Okocha's responses highlight a critical tension: personal values versus judicial impartiality. His testimony shows the balancing act required to gain public trust. It's a reminder that every confirmation hearing isn't just about the nominee, it's about the values we prioritize as a society. Do we want more progressive interpretations of the law, or do we prefer strict adherence to precedent? By the way, if you're finding this discussion thought-provoking, give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Here's the bottom line. This exchange wasn't just a grilling session, it was a glimpse into how our legal system grapples with complex, often polarizing issues. Mr. Okocha showed poise under pressure, a deep respect for the law, and a clear understanding of his role as a potential judge. But the bigger question remains, are we, as a society, ready to engage with these nuanced debates in a meaningful way? Thanks for sticking with me on this one. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Your thoughts are always the highlight of my day, and don't forget to share this video with someone who loves diving deep into these topics as much as we do. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.